Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode. Today, I want to share a story about one of the most challenging and important experiences of my life so far, my first year at university. This year was full of challenges, discoveries, mistakes, and learning, and it taught me more about myself than I had ever imagined. I remember the first day clearly. I woke up early, feeling nervous and excited at the same time. I had spent months preparing for university, but nothing could really prepare me for the reality. My backpack was heavy with books and notebooks, and my heart was heavy with anticipation. Can I really do this? What if I fail? What if I can't make friends? I asked myself as I looked in the mirror. I took a deep breath and said, "You have to try. This is your chance to grow." The campus was huge. I had never seen so many buildings, so many people, and so many signs. I walked slowly, looking around, trying to remember where everything was. Students were talking in groups, laughing, and walking quickly. I felt small and unsure. I tried to find my classroom, checking the map on my phone again and again. When I finally found it, I realized that this was just the beginning of a very long journey. The classes were harder than I expected. Professors spoke quickly, sometimes too quickly for me to understand everything. The assignments were challenging, and the workload was much bigger than I had experienced in high school. I felt overwhelmed at first. I remember sitting in my dorm room looking at my books and thinking, how am I going to manage all this? I feel like I am drowning in work. But slowly, I learned to organize my time, to take notes carefully, and to ask questions when I didn't understand. Every small step helped me feel more confident. Making friends was another challenge. Everyone seemed to know someone, and it felt like I was starting from scratch. I tried talking to classmates, joining clubs, and attending events. Some days it worked, and I made new friends. Other days, I felt lonely and wondered if I would ever fit in. I realized that building relationships takes time and patience. I had to be brave to introduce myself again and again, and to keep trying even when it was uncomfortable. One particular week stands out in my memory. I had 3 major assignments due, a group project, and a presentation. I felt exhausted and stressed. I stayed up late every night, preparing, typing, and rehearsing. I questioned myself constantly. Am I good enough? Will I finish on time? Will I do well? It was exhausting, but when I submitted everything and gave my presentation, I felt a huge sense of relief and accomplishment. That moment taught me the importance of persistence and determination. During this year, I also learned to take care of myself. I realized that studying all the time is not enough. I needed to sleep, eat properly, and take breaks. I learned to walk around the campus when I felt stressed, to talk to friends when I felt lonely, and to remind myself that it is okay to make mistakes. Every challenge became an opportunity to grow, not just academically, but emotionally and socially. By the end of the year, I felt transformed. I was more confident in my abilities. I had made friends, learned new skills, and discovered strengths I didn't know I had. I realized that university is not just about studying. It's about learning who you are, how you deal with challenges, and how you can grow as a person. So if you are listening to this and facing a difficult period at school or university, remember this. It is normal to feel overwhelmed, nervous, or even scared. But every challenge is an opportunity. Every mistake is a lesson. Every small step forward matters. Keep going, ask for help when needed, and believe in yourself. One day, you will look back and realize that the struggles, the late nights, the fears, and the mistakes were all part of your growth. And you will say, I faced challenges, I learned, I grew, and I am proud of myself.